Esse local aqui da Marta não liberou ainda. Caraca. Vou voltar lá no esconderijo pra comprar poção, essas paradas, tá ligado? E outra, entregar aquele... Entregar não. Ver se eu já tenho ponto suficiente ali. Das estrelinhas. Eu acho que eu vou comprar uns 2 elixir, cara. Vou comprar e deixar aqui. Ó, tem coisa nova na caçada lá. Provavelmente é um dos bichos que a gente matou, né? Deve ser as caçadas dessa área onde a gente tá. Deixa eu ver quantos pontos estamos agora.
How may I help you today, Clive? Come to claim your just desserts?
320. Caraca, eu preciso de 350 pra liberar aqui, cara. Caraca.
Best of luck out there, Sid.
Falta 30, mano. Olha aí, ó. Derrotamos Fastito Kalon. Cara, esse bicho aqui, ó. Príncipe Flan. Nossa, esse daqui foi muito difícil, velho. Agora o Chico aqui que eu quero achar, mano. Mas tá trancado lá a área que eu preciso pra achar ele. Toda essa área aqui a gente já explorou, né? Deserto Velcroy. Vamos vir pra cá.
Why is the tavern shut?
Tem como eu sair pra cá. Como eu descer. Eu vou vir descendo no momento. Vou dar uma bisoiada aqui dentro da cidade.
The finest fabric.
The most fragrant herbs and spices
Needed to a silken softness.
Pô, esse lago aqui é muito bonito, velho. Pô, muito bonito, cara. O contraste é muito grande da água pro deserto, tá ligado? Aí fica uma parada muito bonita, velho.
Won't you come and play, handsome?
It's all the fault of this.
Caralho, olha o cara como ele tá. Parece até o Patches, mano, do Dark Souls.
Flat out refuse to do business with you.
Caralho, igualzinho a pose.
This blasted war. The moment they find out you're from the Empire, they flat out refuse to do business with you.
Some gill for a measly bunch of dissolved cream.
This river runs all the way to the southern seas. They used to load the crystal onto barges and sail it to the villages downstream.
Referências? A pose é.
Priests and bandits.
A pose dele é igualzinha, cara, do Patches.
When I was a girl.
Opa, olha aí, baúzinho. Eu precisava achar algum cara que vendesse coisas aqui, até pra eu vender minhas coisas, né?
Ah, they've closed the road. And it's the only way from here to the Fang. It would seem Lord Kupka is not accepting visitors at present.
We have to get through that gate.
Not by force, I trust. We've attracted quite enough unwanted attention already.
By guile, then. Perhaps the Desert Hare can offer us her aid.
Rosina Dalamil, woman of mystery.
A lebre do deserto.
How will we find her? We know naught of her but her name.
And that she was working with Sid. Sid's other collaborators have all been people of means, the wealthiest and most successful members of their communities. I'll wager this Rosina Dalamel is the same.
That would certainly help to narrow the search. We need only inquire as to who is in charge of the town.
And that's exactly what I mean to do.
Bora. Achamos uma lojinha. Vou falar com a mulher da lojinha, aproveitar e vender já algumas coisas também.
Anything I can interest you in?
Amuleto do relâmpago. Diminui o tempo de recarga de para-raios em 5 segundos. Depois eu vou ter que vir comprando essas músicas aí. Só que, pô, as músicas é 40 mil cada uma, velho. Pô, muito caro, mano. Deixa eu vender umas paraditas aqui. Pode ser trocado por Gil.
Anything else I can take off your
Sangue
hands?
preto também.
Pleasure trading with you.
Moeda de Goblin.
Anything else I can take off your hands?
Lasca de cristal.
Pleasure trading with you.
Beleza.
Thank you for your custom.
Caralho, eu lembro uma parada do The Witcher, que agora vendendo as coisas aqui, que os mercadores, às vezes, eles não tinham dinheiro pra comprar a sua mercadoria, mano. Era no The Witcher? Não lembro se era... Não, acho que no Skyrim. Na verdade, eu não sei se nos dois tem essa parada. Eu sei que acho que no Skyrim tem uma parada que o mercador... Às vezes ele não tem dinheiro, eu acho, pra comprar tua mercadoria, tá ligado? Muito louco. Ó, mais um baúzinho. Moeda de Goblin. Deixar pra vender na próxima leva de coisas pra vender, tá ligado? Tem nada aqui. Tá. Fale com os cidadãos. Falar com os cidadãos. Pra ver o que a gente consegue arrumar. Caixeiro viajante.
Anything I can help you with, travelers? Allow me. My good man, we represent one of the
My
oldest,
good man.
greatest trading houses of Port Isolde. We're seeking to expand our business in the region and would very much like to make the acquaintance of Dalamil's leading entrepreneurs. If only we knew where to find them.
Well, we're best known for our baths, our markets, and our smithies. I suppose you could do worse than start your search at one of those.
Thank you. You've been most helpful. Oh, you wouldn't happen to know a lady by the name of Rosina Dalamil, would you?
No, I can't say I do.
Well, thank you all the same.
Beleza. Deu uma olhada ali. Feirante.
What do you want? Can't you see I'm busy?
I won't keep you long. I'm looking for someone. A woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. Do you know her?
Never heard of her. Is that all?
One more question. If I wanted to find the richest trader in town, where would you recommend that I look?
Well, that's easy. The Briar's Kiss. Won't find a finer smithy this side of the strait. The owner's only a young sprig, but he's got all the right ideas.
The Briar's Kiss, you say? Thank you.
Beleza.
This young sprig is the person we're looking for. You said Sid's contact was likely to be an influential sort. Influence comes with age and experience. Believe you me.
Tem que falar com mais cidadãos.
Looks like we won't be getting back to Fang anytime soon.
E aí, senhor? Capitão de bar.
Can I help you? Yes, I'm looking for a woman by the name of Rosina Dalamil. A long-standing pillar of your community, I believe, from old trading stock.
Then you should ask Ferda. He's been here for years. Knows the place and its people like the back of his hand. And he's in with all the old merchant families. Try the baths. That's where you'll usually find him.
Thank you kindly. Well, it sounds like we have our man.
Perhaps. Let's go and find out exactly what this Ferda knows.
Fale com Ferda.
Sweet incense. Wax candle.
Excuse me. Are you Ferda?
I am. Can I help you, travelers?
I hope so. You've lived here for some time, is that correct? Do you know Rosina Dalamil? We believe she may be a trader of some renown.
And what business do you have with the desert hare?
She was a close friend of mine. I was hoping she might be able to help me.
Very well. Go to the bordello. I'll arrange an introduction.
Beleza. Vamos para o bordel.
Do you think we can trust him?
Only as far as I think he trusts us.
This town is truly blessed. The bustling markets, the healing waters.
O bordel já é aqui?
So you're the ones who've been sniffing around.
I beg your pardon?
Don't play the fool. Stick your nose in our business and you're likely to lose it.
Caralho! Do nada. Caralho, eu apertei pra tomar a poção ali sem querer. Ainda bem que eu tava com a vida cheia. Não precisei tomar. O maluco foi lá pra cima, velho. Beleza. Pô, o maluco nem clicou, velho. A gente tá com um XPzinho maneiro, hein? E dá pra gente passar uns levels... Um level não. Adquirir novas habilidades, talvez.
Who are you working for? Him or her?
Him. He wanted us to test you.
Though one could hardly call that a test.
Lord Ferda?
FAD na pana.
Cat dragged in.
Your skill with the blade is
Vou tentar ver como é que tá o time desse AD.
a fitting talent for an outlaw.
You know who I am. So what now? Call in the men of the rock and collect the bounty?
That isn't my decision to make. Our work is done. Take him to meet his precious Rosina.
Daqui a 1 minuto e 40.
Interested to make his acquaintance.
Yes, my lord. To the Lock of Leisure, then.
Ao lado do lazer.
You have passed the test, Sid. Off you go now.
O AD é falho.
Rosina Dalamil awaits.
Oh, peraí. AD borracha mole. O AD, famoso AD borracha fraca.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
Uma vez achatado, sempre achatado. Caralho, uma loja de armas.
Who was Forge? The Briar's Kiss.
Caralho, que forja da hora.
Was the young sprig after all? So much for Rosina Dalamil being a woman of experience. How wrong I was.
It was an easy mistake to make, Uncle. After all, it must have been years since Sid last saw her. Sorry, him. Whoever this Lubor truly is, he's clearly a man of means. I'd say he deserves our respect.
See that he gets it.
Parece ser braba essa pessoa que a gente vai encontrar.
Lubor, Lord Further told me to bring them to you. My boys tell me you're in need of assistance. Sid the Second?
I won't waste your time. I need passage through the south gate.
Tell me, what do you think is a merchant's most important commodity? Why, trust. Everyone knows that. Without it, you have nothing. And nothing is exactly what you have. And so, for you, I, too, have nothing. I'm not in the business of helping every lost puppy that wanders in off the street. I'm a busy man, as you can see.
Let's leave this mummer to his farce.
By all means. Find someone else to help you on your way. Just be sure to tell them you're not the two travelers from the inn the guards are looking for. Don't want them jumping to conclusions, do we?
Why, you...
So, what do we need to do to earn your trust?
I like this one. Willing to do whatever it takes to get what he wants. Ha! Men like you have a special place in my heart. Why, you ask? Because they get me what I want. Always.
Fine. So what do you want?
Don't tell me you're going to listen to this swaggering scruff.
We might as well hear him out. It's only natural that an ally of Sid's would seek assurances of strangers. Assuming he is an ally, of course. 5 years ago, he would have still been a boy.
And yet even then I had more good sense than a man, 5 times my age? But enough of the pleasantries. We were speaking of what I want. I want you to put an end to the trouble in Dalamil. Return to me when you have done so, and you shall have my aid. Until then, I bid you good day.
What?
Qual o problema?
If you're going to give us orders, be clear about them.
Depende do problema, pô.
Manners, Greybeard. One catches more damselflies with honey than with vinegar.
What did you call me?
My apologies. A word of advice in recompense. Follow the crystals.
Sigam os cristais.
Oh, I'm making this too easy for you.
Ha! It will be easy. Solving his little riddle should be like dealing with him. Child's play. Let us divide our forces, Clive. I'd rather not drag this parlor game on any longer than we need to.
All right. Good luck, Uncle.
Beleza. Opa, vai dar 800 gil. Coisa boa, hein?
I thought we were the only ones causing trouble in Dalamil.
Atenda ao pedido do Lubor, fale com os 3 cidadãos. Ok, vamos lá falar com os 3. Qual que tá mais próximo? Tem um aqui de 32 metros.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves.
Aê, Naponoso! Boa!
To light our stoves.
Merece Rogers, merece.
And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Beleza. Pro outro. Tem um aqui de 40 e poucos metros.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one. The soldiers guarding the Mother Crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the Rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer.
Beleza, vamos pro próximo. 30 e poucos metros.
Needed to a silken softness.
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. Well, what can I do for you, soldier?
Cortesã.
Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Oh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the Rock and the men of the Rock only.
You have an agreement with...
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off.
Que isso, cara?
Get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
Finest fabrics, fresh.
Vamos voltar pra hospedaria.
Why is the tavern shut?
Ah, aquela menina, ó, a serviçal.
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture.
Você é o cara que quebrou nossos móveis. Perdi o cabaço do AD.
My pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
Ué.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Pra lá.
Are you now?
Ó o cachorro aqui. Caralho, ele tá trocando ideia com um soldado inimigo.
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
Ele tá subornando os caras.
I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
Caralho, ele tá subornando os malucos, mano. Cheio de papinho, homem. Mano, ele tava cheio de dinheiro, isso sim.
Care to explain why you're giving gifts to Kupka's men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystallized sort if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd ask for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. And pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then. Just as you arranged. And put an end
to desviando o cristal, mano.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
Tem de encontrar uns soldados em um canto. Longe, hein? Ah, agora a gente vai explorar pra cá, mano. Pra direita, beleza.
I trust I can count on your support.
Fazer um carinho no cachorro.
Turn sour?
Of course.
Pô, as sombras estão da hora, né? Faz um carinho em mim. Fazer um carinho no Naponoso. Toma. Gostou do carinho?
Why is the tavern shut?
Pô, acho que antes de fazer essa exploração aqui... Caralho, olha isso. Enorme essa área também, hein? Antes de eu fazer essa exploração... Eu vou pegar algo pra comer. Beleza? Esse mapa do deserto, ele é muito da hora, velho. Olha que esse macete é lendário. Ela é muito engraçada, velho. E o ritmozinho dela, que é do Toxic, tá ligado? Porra, é muito bom, velho. Muito bom. Pararam, 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 pararam. É de boca te dá asa pra sentar no meu peru. Eu já ia falar, ué, por que ele não puxou? Caralho, veio um monte de bicho, mano. Caralho, o maluco caindo. Caralho, 350 de XP, meu irmão. Ô, coisa boa. Deixa eu dar uma olhada nas habilidades. Olha que habilidade. Ô, ai, mano, que desgraça. Esse bagulho sempre vem na minha cabeça, velho. Vou aprimorar isso aqui. Olha que habilidade.